There was a poor old woman in another village who found a bunch of beans and cooked them. She went into the kitchen to light a fire. To boil it quickly, she put a bunch of straw into the stove. When she poured the beans into the pot, a bean fell to the ground without her noticing. The bean fell right next to a strand of straw. Immediately afterwards, an ember shot from the kitchen and fell onto the beans and straw. The straw immediately asks, "Dear friends, where did you come from?" Then replied, "Luckily, I jumped out of that fire. If I hadn't and #39 T had the strength to jump out, I would surely have died. I and number 39 D probably be burned to ashes by now." Doe said, "Luckily I didn't and #39 T get any scratches. If the old woman hadn't and #39 T kicked me out, I probably would have been boiled into porridge by now like my friends." Straw said, "My status is no better. The old woman gave all my brothers and I to use as fuel for the fire. She grabbed 60 strands at a time and burned them all. Luckily I was able to slip it through the old lady and number 39's fingers." Then asks, "So what do we do now?" Doe said, "I think, fortunately we both escaped death, so let and number 39's become brothers. To avoid other misfortunes that may happen to us, let and number 39's travel the world together." Hearing that suggestion, both Coal and Straw felt pleased. Then the three of them set off together. Soon the three came to the bank of a small stream. There was neither a bridge nor a plank to cross the stream. The three struggled, not knowing how to cross the stream. Suddenly, Straw thought of a plan and said, "Let me lie across the stream. You guys can go up to me like you and number 39 going over a bridge." Straw lies from one bank to the other. Then, who was hot-tempered, walked briskly on the bridge that had just been built. When I reached the middle of the bridge, I heard the sound of rushing water and panicked. Then stood in the middle of the bridge, no longer courageous enough to continue. The straw started to burn, broke into 2 pieces and fell into the stream. Coal also fell. Touching the water surface, the charcoal sizzles for a moment and then dies. Doe, who had planned to be more careful, still stood on the bank of the stream. Seeing what happened was so funny, Doe laughed all the time, then burst out laughing and broke into pieces. So I almost passed and ended my life. But fortunately at that time, there was a tailor on a trip resting by the stream. Having compassion for people, he took a needle and thread and sewed the bean pieces together. Doe is extremely grateful to the tailor. But because the tailor used black thread to sew, from then on every bean had black thread. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.